Hello and welcome back to the Azure DevOps course. In this lecture, we will make a lab to create the .NET Core CI pipeline using YAML templates. If you remember, in the classic pipeline section, we have created the .NET Core CI pipeline using a classic pipeline. If you click here in the pipelines, we have made a pipeline called Azure DevOps AKS. That was the .NET Core CI pipeline, and it was copying the Helm charts and the Docker file in the artifacts and building the .NET Core application. It was restoring and testing and publishing the code coverage report and building the project, .NET Core project, and publishing it, then copying the Docker file, copying the Helm chart, and publishing the artifact. In this lecture, we want to make a YAML pipeline similar to this pipeline that build and publish the .NET Core application, but using YAML templates. We will use YAML templates and the YAML features like the caching and the pipeline artifacts. So we want to convert this classic pipeline into a YAML template pipeline. So let's go to the templates repo. Here we have the templates repo. This templates repo will contain our templates. We will create a file which has the .NET Core CI stage. So we'll name it .NET CI stage YAML. So we'll create a template for the .NET Core CI. That is will be the CI stage. So I'll write stages. I will name it CI stage. So I wrote stages key, then dash stage, CI stage. But now when writing the YAML template using this file editor in the templates repo, there is no syntax check, there is no suggestion. So it is not easy to write your template in this way. You can have syntax errors, you can forget the format or forget the task name, so there is no suggestion. So to write a template in Azure DevOps, there is a trick you can use. You can go in the pipelines and act like you are creating a new pipeline. Then write your template here. I will copy and paste here and write our template here. And then after writing it here in the pipeline editor, we will cut all the pipeline YAML and paste it here in the template YAML file. So let's write it. First we write the stage, then the job. I will name both the stage and the job .NET Core CI. And here I will choose the pool to be Windows latest. And then here we'll start writing our steps. So first, I will copy all the cache steps that we used in the cache lecture to cache our NuGet packages and skip the NuGet restore task if there is a cache restore. So I will return to the cache pipeline. That is the cache pipeline. So I will copy these 3 tasks and paste it here. So now we are caching our NuGet packages, and we will skip this NuGet restore command if there is a cache restore, if the cache restore variable is true. But now here it uses here in the path of the cache, this path, so we can give a stage variables here and copy the NuGet packages variable in our template. Okay, after making the .NET restore, let's return back to the classic pipeline. That is the classic pipeline. So here we have made the .NET restore. So we need to make the .NET test task. So here we have a feature in the classic pipelines. We can convert it into YAML using this button, view YAML. If I view the YAML now, it generated a YAML task for us. So we can copy it. And under the NuGet restore, we have copied the .NET test task. Okay. After testing, there is the task of the publish code coverage report. So let's go to the classic pipeline here, view YAML to generate the YAML. Copy it, and under it here. So now we made the .NET restore and the test and publishing the code coverage report. After it, there is the .NET build, use the YAML and copy it. But here the .NET build task is not complete. It misses the command input and the project input. So we'll go to the setting of the task here and give it the path to our solution. So now we give it command build and project to be our solution. Okay, after building we have the publish command, publish task, view YAML, copy it. And also there is something I want to add here. You can give argument to the build, which is -- no -restore. Here that will make the .NET Core command build skip the restore. If it tries to restore any dependencies, we tell it to not restore anything. We have restored everything using the cache restore. So we don't need to make any restore in the build command. because the build command also try to restore your dependencies. If it is not found, it tries to restore it. So it tells it not to try, to save this time. And we can give it here also. Okay. After publishing, there is the copying the Docker file. You can go with view YAML, generate the YAML and copy it. Okay, here we have copied the Docker file in the build artifact staging directory. And then lastly, the copying task for the helmet chart. Okay, and here the last thing is publishing the build artifact. In the classic pipeline, we have used the publish build artifact. That is a build artifact. But in the YAML pipeline, we can use the pipeline artifacts using the abbreviation, which is publish. Here we have written the artifact path, and here the artifact name. We'll name it drop, as it here, drop. So okay, that's our template. But there is a problem in this template that it misses the parameters. It doesn't have any parameters. So you cannot use this template with different projects because it doesn't use any parameters. Like here is the project name. This is specified only for shopping front end app. So what if we want to change the project name? So we can parameterize this project name. Also the solution file. Here we are using asterisk.sln. What if the solution file is in another folder or in another path? So we can parameterize the solution file, parameterize the project name. Also the helmet chart path, that's its path. It is in a helmet chart folder that is in the root directory. What if the helmet chart is in another directory? So we can parameterize all of this. The helmet chart path, the project name, and also the solution file path. So let's write our parameters. I'll write it above parameters. First one will be solution path. Second one will be project name. And third one will be helmet chart path. So we'll use these three parameters in this template. So here we will replace each hard-coded solution file with this parameter. So let's go like here, this restore solution in the NuGet restore. We'll replace it with parameters dot solution path, and we'll copy this parameter dot solution path and paste it through each task that uses the solution path. So here in the test and in the build. So that's all. And also the project name. We are using the project name specifically in the copying. Here the target folder is inside the project name folder. So we will give it the project name parameter, project name, and we will copy this parameter and paste it in each script that uses the project name. Like here also uses the project name, and here project name, here the project name. So we now have pasted the project name, and also here that is the helmet chart path. We will use helmet chart path parameter here. So that's all. Now our template is ready. Now we can select all this template and cut it, then go to the template file and paste, then make a commit. And here in this pipeline, we will use our template. So first we will make trigger to be none to make it manual. And here we have defined external resource as the template repo. So we have defined the template repo so we can use it in our stage. So here I will write the stages key, and here we will use the template. So here we write our templates path. It's inside templates folder / this path. After it, we will write at the templates repo alias. So here after writing our template stage, we must give it the parameters. We have three parameters: the solution path. I will give it to be *sln, and the project name. Its name is shopping front end, and the helmet chart path, which is helmet chart. So now we are ready. After giving the templates the parameters, these three parameters, we can now save and run. And now the pipeline is running. The stage name is .NET Core CI, and the job name is .NET Core CI. The template is extended with the stage name and the job name. And now the job steps is running. Here the NuGet restore is running. And now the .NET test and the build has finished. And it published the pipeline artifact. And here in the post job it's saving the cache. And here it has uploaded the cache to be used in the future runs. And now our .NET Core YAML CI pipeline that is written using templates has finished. If we click here in the build summary, we can see our artifact has a Docker file and the Helm chart and our artifacts, DLLs and exe. Okay, now we will rename this pipeline to p .NET Core CI CD, because in the future lectures we will add to this pipeline a CD stage, a deployment stage. So we will add a new stage to this pipeline in the future lecture. So I will name it to be .NET Core CI CD. Okay, so now our lecture has finished. We have created a .NET Core YAML CI pipeline using the YAML features, the caching, the pipeline artifacts, and the templates. I hope you enjoy it and see you in the next lecture.